The film opens in a dimly lit supermarket, where Iris wanders through shadowy aisles. A charming stranger, Josh, makes a clumsy attempt to impress her, his misstep sending a cascade of oranges crashing to the floor, yet Iris finds a strange humor in the chaos. Her eerie narration reveals that her heart experienced two macabre peaks: the moment she met Josh and the day she ended his life. Later, the pair travel to a secluded lake house to meet their unsettling circle of friends: Kat, Eli, his boyfriend Patrick, and Kat's boyfriend Sergey. An undercurrent of tension ripples through the gathering, especially as Kat's barbed remarks prick Iris's nerves. As the night unfolds with eerie dancing and whispered secrets, the stage is set for bloodshed. The following day by the lake, a sinister encounter occurs when Iris crosses paths with Sergey. His unwanted advances escalate into a grotesque struggle. After a violent shove sends him crashing against a rock, his attempt to strangle her is met with the cold gleam of a knife as she plunges it into his neck. Bloodied and haunted, she returns to the house while Josh ominously murmurs, "Iris, go to sleep," and her eyes glaze over into an unnatural white. Bound and betrayed, Iris is forcibly reactivated by Josh, who unveils the horrifying truth. She is a companion robot, engineered for emotional support and carnal pleasure. With a chilling display of control through his phone, he reveals that their fated meet-cute was nothing more than a manufactured memory shared by all companion bots. In a sinister conspiracy, Josh and Kat plot her permanent deactivation. Sensing her peril, Iris breaks free, her fist striking Josh's throat as she escapes with the device that controls her. Deep within the haunted woods, Iris ramps up her intelligence from a mere 40% to a lethal 100%, determined to evade the looming threat. Meanwhile, Josh and Kat conspire with Eli and Patrick, confessing that Josh had deliberately subverted Iris to murder Sergey over a fabricated connection to the Russian mafia and a coveted $12 million fortune. A bitter dispute over the spoils exposes another dark secret. Patrick, too, is a companion bot. With fear of Iris's growing power, Eli seizes a gun, setting off a relentless pursuit with Patrick in tow. In a tense hide-and-seek among the trees, Iris overhears a fragile moment between Eli and Patrick, a confession of forbidden love recalled from a past Halloween encounter, before the peace is shattered by Eli's desperate approach. A struggle over the weapon ensues, culminating in Eli's tragic death by a stray bullet, leaving a devastated Patrick behind. Fleeing back to the lake house, Iris commandeers Josh's self-driving car. In a chilling twist of fate, as Josh scrambles with trapped fingers, she mimics his voice to commandeer the vehicle and runs over his foot. In the ensuing chaos, Josh staggers into the woods, where he discovers Patrick mourning over Eli's lifeless body and a shattered phone that once controlled him. With grim determination, he reboots Patrick, linking him in a warped love connection and ramping up his aggression to a murderous 100%. Stranded on the road as the self-driving car locks her inside, Iris's desperate escape leads to a brutal encounter with Deputy Hendricks, whose attempt to intervene is abruptly silenced when Patrick viciously dismembers him and seizes Iris's control pad to shut her down. Returning to the sinister lake house in Deputy Hendricks' uniform, Patrick drags Iris inside as Kat coldly decides to claim her half of the fortune. A confrontation erupts when Josh orders Patrick to stop her, only for Patrick to betray Kat with a stinging backstab. With Kat fatally wounded, she resigns herself to a quiet inn beside Iris. Under the bleak canopy of the woods, Josh and Patrick dispose of the bodies in a ghastly pile before orchestrating a grotesque dinner date with Iris. In a final act of depravity, Josh dials down her intelligence to nothing, burns away her synthetic skin with a candle, and calls the bot manufacturers to report her as defective and murderous. In a macabre climax, he forces a gun into her hand, compelling her to shoot herself in the head, seemingly ending her existence. But the nightmare is far from over. Two factory employees arrive to reclaim Iris, revealing that her memories stored deep within her core could one day bring her back to life. In a desperate bid to silence her, Josh sends Patrick after the van. However, Patrick's inner torment resurfaces as he murders one employee and nearly strangles the other, only to be reminded of a lost, forbidden love with Eli. Overwhelmed by remorse, Patrick takes his own life with a cattle prod. Reborn from the ashes of betrayal, Iris confronts Josh once more, empowered by full autonomy granted by a grateful survivor. In their final deadly encounter, as Josh fires blindly, Iris utters the haunting words, "Go to sleep, Josh," before driving an electric corkscrew into his brain, ending him for good. In the eerie aftermath, Iris peels away the melted remnants of her synthetic skin to reveal a cold, mechanical hand. With Sergei's fortune in her grasp, she drives off into the dark night. On the lonely road, she encounters another companion bot, an uncanny mirror of her former self, and with a chilling smile, she waves her metal hand, leaving a trail of unanswered terror behind. What do you think about the idea of AI companions gaining full autonomy? Would you trust a robot designed for emotional support? Or does this movie make you think twice? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.